back to Let's Play Motorsport Manager. The Timix here, and it's time for the second to last race of the From the Ashes Challenge. And we have a 58-point lead. 43 points per race, so we need to lose 14 or less to clinch. In which case I would do the final video in montage mode. Probably going to be able to pull that off, but we shall see. Channel 6 interview. I want my drivers to race. Okay, and they were never that close together, so that's just sort of a bogus question, probably based only on the time gap. Car repairs. And what are we looking at here? We're looking at the engine, the suspension, and the rear wing. So let's yank those out. Engine. Stop it. And we may well not max everything out before the end of the year. Matter of fact, it doesn't look like we're going to. We're not really even going to get close on this. We're, 17 days and 34 days afterwards. We're only going to get a third of the boost here. But whatever we can get, the better off we're going to be. So our engine is third right now. Suspension is fifth. Rear wing second. Let's see if we can improve those at all. We've got sponsors. We'll worry about those when we get to the race, per usual. More sponsors. Don't care. So there's the lower tours doing their thing. Dieter Wexler is back to health. That's good. No interruptions, and we got all the way here. Let's see what we have. Fully recovered. Of course, I believe Sarnen is out well. 43 laps. We do have, looks like a light rain thing. 3.5 miles is probably going to lower that lap. I'm going to say probably more about a minute and a half. Rear wings are the top part of choice. Ultras, supers, and softs. So more of the warmer tires. They love our factory. Increased marketability of Oliveira. She's going to star in her own documentary. Can't see Wexler making up too much ground. Lipinen's driving too well. Odds on to win is Wexler, really. And Schmidt hoping to make a few waves. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Good luck, though. Been one of those drivers that's just barely inside the top 10. If we have a bad race, we're competing with Schmidt. So, okay. So, I mean, here we're just going with the biggest upfront thing. Just to give the chairman some money. There we go. 1.5 there. Should be happy about the bank account now. And none of the rest of these are going to expire before the end of the year. So we are done with sponsors. 25 degrees. Wow, I'd like to have medium tires. They're not available. So, yeah. Definitely going to want to be going with some softs. They'll last the longest and they'll be the closest to the temperature. There's our sponsor bonus. Two there. 8, 2, and 5, I think is what I want to do here. never know if we might want to do a stint on Super. Actually, do 7, 3, and 5. Just because that's going to be enough of those, so be plenty if we need to use them. But okay, we are being predicted 5th for Wexler now that he's healthy, and 7th for Lipponen, and yet they say Wexler is favored to win. Somebody got their wires crossed. Well, Oliveira actually giving us better feedback than Lipponen now. Sure. We'll go with that. Oliveira first and Wexler in the second car for practice. Take a look at our weight stripping. Nope. Forgot about that. I want to keep the engine at 100% with that being a crucial part. Caught myself several times on that, but I don't think I've actually screwed it up yet. Let's see. Yeah, that's where I want to be. 315 and 360. Look at our weather. It's going to get cooler. No sign of rain at all. So that's where we are. And we finished 4th and 6th when we were supposed to be 5th and 7th. So we finish a spot up, although, again, practice. How much does it really mean? Not a whole lot. And onward to qualifying. Chapman, wish they gave up points for practice. He's tired. And oh, look, it was supposed to be clear weather, but they decided, nah, let's have some heavy rain. Not a full storm, but heavy rain. Okay, so we're going to be looking at all of that nonsense. Okay, so we're going to have some dry weather later. We just want to make sure our setup is nailed. And then go get some times when that dry weather arrives. And of course, the big question on everybody's mind right now on this Saturday qualifying session, what will the weather be like at race time tomorrow, and how will that affect the strategy? Let's take a look. Well, it's raining right away. So it's rain early, and that's it would appear. That's high enough that enters for 10 or so laps and softs the rest of the way. I can buy that. We're going soft tires and race trim. Of course, engine expert and race trim. Enters to start. And then as soon as the rain slows down, softs the rest of the way. Okay. We're definitely going to want to burn the tires because they should have plenty of life. Let's take a look at... yeah. Should be fine on that. And then... not quite a long enough race to knock out 4 laps of fuel. So we'll knock out 3 on Lipponen. So Wexler in first and the injured Chapman driving a little bit better in second. That's the main competition. Nina Holtz, though, driving great in third. Saarinen and Espinoza here in the middle, but we got a 5 and a 3 for their form. That's good news for us. Lippinen also with a 3, however, and Schmidt with an 8. So Lippinen potentially could be stuck to, boy, De Graaf and Surkov, even though injured. You know, the 7's behind. Lippinen could be up against it some here, for sure. But we'll ride along with Wexler in the front of the field. Good start for Wexler and a poor one for Chapman as he's going to look to pull away from everybody. Lippinen fading as we anticipated he might. I'm definitely going to try to fire on cylinders for the full first 2 laps. Although Wexler out to that big of a lead, you know what? Let's extend our time of high burning the engine. Keep going on the tires. Lippinen now up to 6th, 5th. So Lippinen saying, look, I may have started bad, but doggone it, I'm going to do something about this. Wexler with the fastest lap off of the start, sprinting away and still up by 2 seconds. Lippinen trying to get by Lundqvist here and goes on one side, Chapman on the other. No, that's Holtz. Excuse me. And we lost the battle to Holtz, but still got by, so we stay in 5th. Wexler still 2 seconds up on Saarinen. We finish 1st and 5th here. We win the race by a decent amount, and this championship is over. Alright, now we're going to switch back to conserve on the tires. Wexler will stay at high. And as Lippinen crosses the line, switches to medium. Starting to go down pretty significantly. I think if I wait another lap, it's too long. I'm going to go now. We're going to switch to softs. We're going to finish the race on them. See what everybody else does. Because if they don't come in, I think they're making a big mistake. Right about now is the break-even point, and by the end of this next lap, it's going to be well into tires. Yeah, and they're staying out there. That's their loss. Let's go up to neutral. And let's definitely go high now. Make your way through that traffic. We're dropping to 12th and 19th, but I assure you we are not staying there. Wexler looking for the path. Why is it taking you this long to get by? That's a little scary. And we'll back off with Lippinen. He's fallen further behind anyway. Concerned about the brakes. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll got 4 more laps. 1.4 seconds. Definitely want to go neutral. 1 second. So sort of like the last hurrah here for Saarinen, who's at 24%. Less than a second. We're going by. And now he's having trouble getting by Vidal, so that's going to get us some time here. Amazing that Chapman is still pulling away, throwing it all out there with 17% on his tires. Saarinen is by, but losing ground now. So let's go conserve and coast in. Okay. We've got to go low for a bit here. That's probably enough. Check it again when we get close to the finish. Still a 2-second thing. And Chapman hits. Thought for sure he was going to stick it out. Flipping it up to third. Let's go low for just a bit more. Only 1.1 second lead. Let's go back up. Let's go neutral. And same thing here, low and neutral. There, that should be good. Want to make sure we've got enough. Saarinen with no tires, somehow managing to make a run at it. But it wasn't enough. Lippinen coming in a distant third at a terrible 2.6 form. It's still third. Third place is a heck of a thing. Alright. See, Surikov broke 2 parts, broke the rules, demoted 14 places from 5th to 19th. Ouch. North demoted from last to last. Boy, Surikov, what a cheater. All right. I believe first and third's our best race of the year. At least after, like, Cape Town or whatever. Wexler takes the points lead. Close driver race, not close team race anymore. No. Nobody can. Boy, look at Oliveira just tanking. That's really weird. I've never seen that. Never seen that before. Something's messed up with her. But, you know, boosting these driver relations, and it doesn't even matter anymore. We lose $1 million. So what? So that's Rio. We're not going to be able to max all our parts out before the end of the year, as it turns out. We don't care. You know, we've got this in the bag. So for Dubai, it will be done in montage format. It doesn't matter if I crash both drivers on the first turn of the race. You know, we're gonna have this anyway. So thanks for watching. Next time we will have the conclusion of the From the Ashes challenge. We'll be done with the Pro and we'll move on to All-Star. And if we had this much trouble with the final Pro challenge, I'm a little scared about what's going to happen there. But, you know, onward and upward. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.